Hey, what's going on everyone, Obscure Edge here, and today I'm going to be giving you the review of Resident Evil Resistance. So for those that have no clue what this is, it is a 4 vs 1 game that has one player as a mastermind and the other 4 as survivors. The plot of the game is the survivors are trying to survive 3 levels and the mastermind has to run out the match timer. Before we get into the gameplay though, we're just going to go over some of the menu stuff. If you click on Custom, you will see the option for Mastermind, Survivor, and Presets. We will quickly go over what the preset option is for. So you are able to select one of the 4 maps currently available to us at launch. Each map has a total of 4 presets. What this means is depending on the preset you pick, it will change locations of key items, zombies, traps, and etc. But if none of the 4 presets have been working for you, or you have thought of a better one yourself, they allow you to make your own preset to help benefit you. Also, this helps by throwing the survivors off guard by not just being a standard preset. Now if you click on the Survivor tab, this will allow you to customize each survivor to your liking with equipment, which is basically just perks, and also apply stuff from emotes to sprays to weapon and character skins. Clicking on Mastermind will also allow you to customize the same stuff such as equipment and skins, but also has a tab for decks, which have presets, but you can also customize your own, sort of like Magic the Gathering. Custom decks means you always will be using what you want to use and not just random filler cards. Now onto the shop tab. If you click on RP Booster, it will show you a history of boosters you have already used, also a link to the site where you can use real money to buy more boosters. Boosters aren't 24-hour boosters like most games, they are used per game. By using one, they enhance your XP and currency you receive by the end of the match. If you click on Equipment Chest, this allows you to buy better equipment for either survivors or the mastermind. There is no doubles in these chests. Now the Cosmetic Chest, they are just for skins, emotes, etc. and shows you a list below of how many of each items are in each category. Once again, there is no doubles, and you can also get one of these by doing all 3 of your daily missions. If you click the Missions tab, this will show you your daily missions, which allow you to get extra points to use for the chests. The game does allow for custom games, so you and 4 friends can play together. One of you can play Mastermind, the other 4 as Survivor. The only downside to this is you can't complete your missions, and also the XP and the currency you get for the end of the game is decreased. Alright, now that we covered everything on the main menu, let's get right into the gameplay, starting with the Mastermind. So you start by picking one of the 4 Masterminds. Each Mastermind has different decks and abilities, but for the sake of the review, I'm going to stick with Annette Birkin, as she is the one you start out with, and she's pretty well rounded. After picking your Mastermind, you will then select the map that is given to you at random, and then pick one of the 4 presets or one of your own. So the Mastermind is played by using the cameras laid out throughout the map to be used to place enemies, turn off lights, or lock doors. You want to use everything to your advantage. Swap between the cameras to place enemies or traps in front of the survivors or maybe covering the retreat. Remember, the idea of this game as Mastermind is to run out the timer at the top middle of the screen. Doing damage to the survivor drops their time or killing them. Keep in mind, if they take out your traps or enemies, they recover some time back, so don't just place stuff down without strategy. As a Mastermind, you also have the power of taking control over the common zombies in the level to give you more of an edge in the fight. This is good because your movements could be less predictable than the AI's, allowing you to get in there, do more damage, and in the end, take down that timer as much as you can. So the survivors also have objectives in the level to get done, to allow them to proceed to the next area. Sometimes loading these rooms with traps and enemies can not only slow them down, but help you win the game. Getting that timer to 0 is your main objective, so play smart and shop as smart. Now, on to the survivor gameplay. You start by picking one of the survivors that best suits your playstyle. As soon as the game starts, all 4 survivors should basically just run out. I don't usually mess with the item box the first level, I usually mess with it about the second one. Start running, take out as many traps as you can, as each thing you take out gains you time, as I explained in the Mastermind. Also, taking out the common zombies and other enemies in the map will also regain some of your time back. The main thing is to get the objectives done as quick as possible and get them to the location and form up as quick as possible, so that way you're taking less time and just getting through the map as fast as you can. By completing the first area, it grants you 2 minutes. As well as completing the second area, you will also gain another 2 minutes going into the final and third area. Quickly going over the items found in Resistance. Yellow herbs grant you some damage resistance, also increase damage output. Blue herbs rid you of infection. Greens heal you slightly. You cannot mix herbs together. The sprays found can be used to heal multiple people at once, whether it's the classic first aid spray that heals, or the enhanced spray, which works just like the yellow herbs. Umbrella credits can be found as well as gained by completing the levels and are used to buy the items in the box. There is a variety of weapons such as melee, range, and throwables. Currently at launch, it's safe to say the game is in need of some balancing, more so for the mastermind. If you are up against 4 people with mics that know what they are doing, you have little to no chance of winning. As seen in this clip, you can see this player spawn William Birkin, and we waited him out in one of the safe areas located on the level. An easy fix to this would be not to allow players to enter the safe rooms during the time the special ability is active. Of course, if someone is in there while they activated the ability, they would be allowed to leave, just not re-enter. This would force them to face this ability instead of hiding from it. Next thing that is in need of adjustment is the time. Easiest fix to this would be to reduce the time received for completing the levels, and then go from there. Survivors currently have too much time, and that is the main balancing issue for the Mastermind. This doesn't mean you won't win currently with Mastermind, but you will have a very hard time doing so, and an impossible time with a well-equipped team. Another 2 things that would help both sides out would be polishing some of the jankiness with animations, fixing what takes priority over what. Also fixing the servers, allowing for less lag, which would help improve gameplay. Improving the servers would also fix the match queue times, which is currently single-handedly killing the game. Also, a special message for Capcom: please allow for toggle run, as myself and many players find themselves getting hit due to this feature. I'd like to see Capcom fix current issues instead of worrying about adding more content to the game, like bringing Jill to Resistance on April 17th. Fix what you have and balance it properly, or there won't be a point of content if the game is dead. When launched on Steam, we only had about 6,000 people on, due to this game being behind a paywall of Resident Evil 3. Now with all the balancing and server issues, it's already down to 1,000 people. This doesn't include the consoles. For those that have no interest in the game, this review won't mean much to you. As for the people that have been enjoying this game, I'm sure you will agree with most of the points that I have made. I know this isn't the Outbreak we wanted, but I must say, it has a great concept, and I don't want to see it fall between the cracks. We the players are the ones that can help improve the game by voicing the issues it has, whether it's on social media or contacting the teams currently working on Resistance. Time will tell if this game will rise up or be forgotten about. What do you all think? I want to see your comments below. Is there any other issues that need to be addressed? Or any ideas you would like to see added to the game, like Nikolai is Mastermind and has Nemesis as a special ability? I'm excited to see all your ideas, so make sure to comment them below, and also share this video. The more people it gets to, the better. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Make sure to stick around for the cards above.